Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy 4th of July. It is time for our 4th of July Power Hour. Every holiday, I present to you a special fitness class for 1 hour. Let's get our sweat on before we enjoy the food, the picnic, the fireworks, all the festivities of the 4th of July. We're going to start off with a warm-up. So go ahead, give me a nice light jog. You can also take this down to a march to make it no impact. We're going to warm it up, warm up those muscles, get them nice and warm, just like Taffy. We want to make sure that our muscles are ready to go for this workout. 3, 2, 1. Let's get into a squat. So feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. We're going to take that weight and we're going to squat down and put it in our heels. So weight is in our heels. We're going to hinge forward at those hips, bend at the knees, spine is nice and long, shoulders are down, bringing those elbows to the back of the room. Let's transition into a squat with a crescent knee. So give me a squat, bring it up, and bring that knee up and over. There you go. Squat down and bring that knee up and over. We want to get those hips nice and warm, ready to work. Wake up those glutes. Here we go. 1 hour of fitness. We're first going to start off with a cardio block. We'll transition into lower body, upper body, and end with some core. Last one. And let's take those feet out nice and wide. We're going to give me a lateral lunge here. Hand right on that quad. Again, nice long back. Shoulders are down. Unshrug them out of your ears. They're not friends. Chest is proud. Now let's go to a lawnmower. So let's wake up that spine now. Opposite arm goes to your toes. Elbows come to the back of the room. 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Let's get a kick. Ready? Big shoulder roll back, standing up nice and tall. Opposite arm goes to opposite leg. Range of motion, totally up to you guys. Standing up nice and tall, make sure your core is in tight. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1, and let's go to a good morning. So we're going to hinge over at those hips, just like we did with that squat. Booty's going to come to the back of the room. Knees are slightly bent. Feet are underneath your hips. We want our weight evenly distributed. And then when we come down, what we're going to do is we're going to transition that weight into your heels. So we're going to be heel heavy for this. Now, if you want to, you can grab some floor work and walk it out into a plank. Hold here. 3, 2, 1, and walk it back. All right, team, stand up nice and tall. We have our first block. It is a cardio heavy block. The protocol here is called Mad Minute. We're going to take 1 minute on the clock. 60 seconds, you're going to have 60 seconds to perform 4 repetitions of 3 different exercises. The next minute, we're going to move up to 5 repetitions. The next minute, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take a nice long break at the end, get our breath back, and do it all over again from 8 reps down to 4. You're going to catch on really easy. The first exercise is going to be a lateral shuffle. Then we're going to move into a bear walk. So we're going to act like we have a weight in our hand. We're going to step forward and step back. The last and final exercise, we're going to grab 2 weights and we're going to do some skiers. Are you ready? Here we go. Start at one side of your work area. We're going to shuffle and tap for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be your first exercise. Go ahead, squat down low. Step 1, 2 to the front, 1, 2 to the back. 3, 4, and then let's grab some weights. So weights for skiers. Nice soft bend in knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Put those weights down. So we have some time. That was 4 reps. We're gonna go on to 5. Let's make it a little more challenging for us. For the shuffle, we want to increase speed. For the bear walk, you can grab a weight if you want. And then for the skiers, we're gonna make a little bit more momentum. Are you ready? Let's go to 5. Shuffle, tap. Shuffle, tap. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat down low. I want to see you squatting down low. Pick up one weight. Let's get down low. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 5. And grab that other heavy dumbbell for skiers. Now with those skiers, we're going to do 5 reps. So we are hinging at those hips, squeezing our glutes at the top. 3, 4, 5, and stopping that weight at shoulder height. You get the picture? All right, let's get that music up. We're moving on to 6 reps. Here we go. Start at one area of your workspace. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shuffle tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab one weight. Remember, you can go weightless with these bear walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab that other heavy. Are you ready? Watch my form. Feet right underneath those hips for 6. Swing those weights up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. Weights down. Go ahead and grab me a jog. Boxer shuffle so you can see the faster you complete those repetitions, the more rest you have at the top of the minute. Here we go for 7. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, shuffle for 7. 1, 2. Remember, we are increasing in weight, in reps, as we go up the ladder. Get those 7 reps. Everyone's working at their own pace. Once you grab that 7, get your weight. Bear walks. Ready? Chest height. Step or 2. Step back. Step forward. Keep this up. 7 reps. Once you're done with that 7, you move on to those skiers. Grab that other weight. Get your 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze those glutes. And let's get 8. Final one, guys. Not much rest here. 1. I want you to travel. I want you to get low. I want you to squat down instead of bending down for that shuffle. Tap the floor and go. Get some distance in there. Once you're done with your 8 reps, it's bear walk time. Grab a weight. Chest. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoulders are down and back. Walk it low. You're in a tiny house. Keep that in mind. Let's get 8 skiers for the end. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Nice long spine. Knees are slightly bent. Take those weights up to shoulder height and rest. We did it. We started at 4 reps. We made our way up to 8. That is 5 minutes of consecutive work. Are we ready? Grab some water. Grab some water. Stay hydrated. All right, team. Let's conquer 8 down to 4. Remember, 8 repetitions of each exercise. If you do not complete all 8 by the end of that 60 seconds, it's okay. Go on to the next exercise. Go on to the next minute. Okay? Listen to my cues. I'm going to be cueing you through each exercise. We're going to work on technique and form. I really want you to challenge yourself these last few exercises. Are you ready? Let's start. Listen to my cue. Get in place. We have 8 shuffles. Remember your options. 3, 2, 1. Let's shuffle. So speed is going to be your friend in this one. So we can step it out and down. Step it out and down. Or we can shuffle. Getting that jump in there. Getting that impact. Totally up to you and your fitness level. Give your 100, team, and grab that weight. Ready? Step into the front and step into the back. Get low. I'm challenging you. Go down another inch. Get in those 8 reps, guys. Count them out on your own. And when you're done with that, grab the second weight and let's move on to skiers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop at shoulder height. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Hinge forward at those hips. And drop your weight where you're at. If you didn't finish that 8, it's okay. We got 7. Here we go for 7. 6. Remember to squat down. I don't want to see any bending. We want to squat down. Get those legs working. Get them awake. For lower body comes next. When you're done with those 7 shuffles, grab your weight. We have bear walks. Ready? Get down low. 1, 2, 3. Stand up nice and tall. Shoulders down and back. Chest is proud. Core is tight. Stepping 1 foot, alternating left and right. When you're done with those 7, move on to your skiers. So grab your weights. Here we go for 7. 1. Stick with that momentum, guys. Once you start, we don't stop. Hinge at those hips. We saw this in the warm-up. And wherever you're at, stop. We have 6. Ready? Are you catching on? At the top of the 60 seconds, no matter where you are in your reps, we move on. So now we have 6. Keep it up. Make sure you're breathing. When you're done with your 6 shuffles, let's go to bear walks. Grab a weight if you want, if you're using it. 1, 2, 3. Get low. 4, 5, 6, and skiers. Ready? From the front. I'm hinging. My weights are coming in front of me and going behind me. I am in full control. You are in control of your weights, team. Don't let your weights swing you. You swing them. And when you're done with those 6, we have 5. Top of the minute, here we go. Transition into 5. We have 2 minutes of work left. Who has 2 minutes in them? Let's go. Tap and go. When you're done with 5, move on to that bear. Ready? I want you at your lowest. Ready? Lowest. Woo! There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 seconds left, and rise. Here we go. Are you ready? We're gonna hinge, feet underneath those hips. Big shoulder roll back. Hinge and lift those weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze those glutes at the top. When we are coming up right here, your glutes should be squeezed. They should be hard. Are you ready? Number 4. This is it, team. Let's go. How fast can you go? How fast can you conquer? Number 4. When you're done with those 4 shuffles, grab your weight. Get down low. We only have 4 reps. I want you challenging yourself. We are not quitting. We are almost done with cardio. And up. All right, guys, this is it. Get ready. We have the time. Get yourself set. Nice form. Hinge at those hips. Bring that booty back and squeeze as you stand up straight. When you're done with those 4 skiers, want to see you in front. Sprint it out till the end. No stopping. Come on, guys. We're almost at that top of the minute. Keep it up. Faster. Faster. Sprint till the end. 3, 2, 1, and done. Step touch. Hands on those hips. Step touch. Don't stop abruptly. We never want to stop cardio. Smack like that. No. Lower that heart rate slowly. Give me a big inhale and exhale. Again. Beautiful job, guys. Cardio's done. Who's excited about that? Grab one heavy dumbbell. That's all you need for lower body. Get some water. Remember, when we work out, when we exercise, when we move, we want to stay hydrated. That's going to keep us fueled for the workout. Tiny sips, tiny sips. All right, grab one heavy dumbbell. We are moving into lower body. So hips down. We're going to work our glutes, our quads, our hamstrings, our calves, all of those today using a drop set. So we're going to have one weighted exercise we'll perform for 45 seconds, followed by an unweighted exercise for 45 seconds. The unweighted is going to be a power move. So grab one heavy dumbbell. Go ahead and rack that right at chest height, just like a goblet. Just like we saw in the warm-up, we're going to go to a lateral lunge. This is a triple lateral lunge with a knee lift. Watch me. Here we go. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. On that third one, we're going to slide that leg, knee up. And again for 1, 2, 3. That's where we get the triple. And down. 1, 2, 3. Let's look at the mechanics. Let's look at the technical stuff in this lateral lunge. As I come, I want to come much wider than my hips. My toes are pointed out. Clock would be about 10 and 2. Okay? And we want our knees to be coming in between those 3 middle toes. Keep those knees nice and safe. And then when we come to that triple, 1, 2, 3, slide that toe and bring that knee up. Working on balance. 45 seconds is up. Drop that weight. Let's go to a triple skater. So now we're going to come 1, 2, 3, and knee up. Are you ready? My foot is behind me. My toes are behind me in a kickstand. Okay? That's going to help with balance. Now let's speed this up a little bit. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and knee. 1, 2, 3, and knee. If you can see, I have my foot behind me is elevated. That's really going to challenge you and your balance during this skater and up. Tiny rest. Grab that one heavy dumbbell. Right hand, right leg. We're going to do a front and back lunge. So we're going to start with a rear lunge, go to the front. Are you ready? Here we go. Feet are like train tracks, so we want them shoulder width apart. I'm going to step back with that foot and come in. Step forward and come in. Core is nice and tight for this unilateral movement. So we're working one side of our body at a time now. Keeping that weight nice and center. Remember, you are in control of that weight. As we take a nice big step forward and step back, legs are going to be at 90 degrees. That's the goal. Range of motion and weight selection, those are going to be your 2 options to increase or decrease the intensity. Last one, and drop your weight. We're going to do a sprinter start. We're going to stay on that right leg. That right leg is coming back. We're going to act like we're waiting for that gun to blow. As soon as it blows, we start and we stop. Let's try it again. Practice and power. So those 2 unweighted exercises are awesome power moves. So we're down into a sprinter start. We are waiting for that gun to blow. As soon as it does, we power off of our left leg and stop at a moment's notice. Look at that, guys. That takes control. Now an option, stay down and step and bring your left knee up. Did you see that? Come down, big step, knee up. Okay? Take out the impact, let's rest. Those are gonna be your 2 sets. We're gonna repeat, okay? So we learn the exercises. We know what we're doing now. Let's amp it up. Set 2 is to perfect, and set 2 is to challenge, okay? Figure out what weight you used. Was it heavy enough? Could you increase your weight? Maybe so. If you can, grab a heavier weight. I'm gonna go to a heavier weight for that lateral lunge. Hold it at chest height. Let's get ready for set 2. Here we go. So we're doing that triple lunge. 2, and then 3, bringing that knee up. Now, what can you do to challenge yourself here? I don't want you to go faster. Cardio's over, okay? We got our cardio in. Maybe you can sink a little bit deeper into those lunges. There you go, make that booty work. You can also hold that knee up, work your core and work stability and balance right here. So maybe your goal is to hold that knee up for just an extra second. There you go, 1, 2, bring that knee up. Nice job. You should feel this in your inner thighs. You should feel these in your glutes, in your quads. Drop that weight. Let's get that skater. So remember, you can use that back leg as a kickstand if you want, or you can elevate. 2, 3, and up. Now let's challenge ourselves a little bit more. Let's add a jump from side to side. Can you add a leap? There we go, high jump. 2, 3, and jump. 1, 2, 3, and jump. Keep that spine nice and long. Hinge forward ever so slightly for the skater. 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Remember, speed is not what we're looking for here. And up. Rest. Tiny break. Do you remember what we go to next? Front and back lunge. Grab that heavy weight. Now, you don't want to increase on one side, and the last set you decrease. So keep with the same weight for these. Ready? We're going to step back. I'm on my left leg now, and forward. But think about what you can do to challenge yourself. Maybe you don't put your foot down in the middle. So watch this. Back, front and back lunges without a break in the middle. That's going to challenge you. Weight selection, we don't want to make that our challenge factor. What we do to one side, we want to do to the other. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you have that weight is coming down, and rest. Ready? Sprint your start. So come down. We're waiting for that gun to blow. We sprint and we start and we shuffle back. Sprint and start, shuffle back. Everyone's going at their own pace. Everyone's going at their own rep count. Make them count. I'd rather have you do 2 perfect sprint starts than rush through them. You can also hold this one at the end for a little bit of a challenge. Right there, ready? Sprint start, and shuffle back. Shoulders are out of your ears. They're not friends. Last one, hold it, rest. Okay, I told you we had 2 sets of work. Grab some water. Itty bitty sips in between the exercises. Okay, we have a maximizer. We're gonna finish it off. Our legs are gonna be toast after this. And you're gonna thank me, I promise you. Grab one heavy weight. We're gonna, that's a little light. We're gonna come down. I'm gonna show you from the side. This is a clean and snatch. So we're gonna come down into a deadlift. We're gonna clean it, snatch it, and squat down low. Are you ready? Let's do that one more time. Ready, down, clean it, snatch it, catch it, and squat down low. I wanna see a low squat. If you've never done that before, go ahead and do it weightless. 60 seconds are on the clock now. So let's come down with that weight right in between our feet. We're gonna bring it up, clean it, snatch it, catch it, and down nice and low. Keep it up. We're working for 60 seconds here. We're gonna have a little bit of a break. Then we're gonna go to the other side. Here we go. Down and up. Make sure you're breathing. Remember, if you're new to a clean and catch, make sure you're going weightless first. Get that rhythm down, okay? Focus on that form. We want a nice long back as we come down into that deadlift. Down, bring that weight up, catch it at shoulder height, and pop it back up. Last one, best one, and down, drop your weight. Tiny break, shake it out. Shake it out. We have it on the other side. 60 seconds, okay? We got this. This is the last exercise in lower body. We move on up to upper body after that. No more legs. Are you ready? Get set. Feet are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna hinge forward, pick up that weight. Bring it up to you, clean it, snatch it, and down for a nice low squat from the side. Are you ready? So down into a deadlift. My spine is nice and long. Booty is shooting back to the back of the room. We're coming down, cleaning, snatching, and nice low squat. Sit back in that bucket, guys, right there, and bring it up. Start it over, 30 seconds left. Keep it up. Squeeze those glutes at the top as you bring it up right there. Oh man, it hurts so good. Keep this up, down and up. Woo. Down into that deadlift. Clean it, snatch it, and up. It's almost weightless. So your weight should almost feel weightless right there as you clean and snatch. Last one. And up. Beautiful work. Set that heavy weight down. We don't need him anymore today. Thank goodness for that. I'm gonna clean up my workspace quickly. And I'm gonna get ready for upper body. You're gonna need probably 2 sets of weights. A lighter weight and a medium weight for upper body. Grab your mat too, we're gonna be on the floor. So let's get set up. Upper body protocol is going to be matrix minus. So we are starting off with 3 exercises. We're gonna work for 45 seconds per exercise. We're gonna go from a shoulder press, and then we're gonna go to a bent over row, and then we're gonna go on the ground to a rotating chest press, okay? So chest press, and we're gonna add some rotation in those shoulders. So we're gonna get some motion in there, and then we're going to go set 2. We're gonna drop 1 exercise each set. Once we're only down to 1 exercise, we're gonna rest, flip the order, reverse it, do it all over again, okay? So we only have 3 exercises to focus on here. Shoulder press, bent over row, and chest. I'm assuming the shoulders are a lot smaller muscles, so they're gonna need a smaller weight. Your back and your chest are bigger, so you might be able to lift a little bit heavier there. Choose your weights now. Here we go. Arms are up just like goalposts. You're pushing 1 weight at a time to the ceiling. Option here is just going to be your weight selection. So you can go weightless if this is your first time using weights, that's totally cool. Or you can just grab water bottles if you want. Whatever you want to do as long as you are moving in this motion. This is called time over tension. So what we're doing is 1 arm is pushing up, the other one is not resting. It's staying suspended in air. That's what's gonna kill, that's what's gonna fatigue our muscles. And let's take it to a bent over row. Like I said, I can use a little bit heavier weights in my back. So we're gonna hinge forward, knees slightly bent, feet underneath your hips. Bring both of those weights up. Elbows are tucked in slower, one at a time. Your gaze is at the floor. Don't look up at me. I promise I am not doing anything tricky or fancy. Listen to my voice. Hinge forward at those hips. Knees are slightly bent. Weight is evenly distributed in your feet. From your hips up. Your shoulders are down and back. Your chest is proud. You are lowering one side and alternating. Again, that time over tension is there. Let's get down on the ground. 45 seconds is up. For your chest press, here's what you're going to see. Look up at the ceiling. Your palms of your hands are facing each other. You're going to rotate and bring it up. Let's start that over. Your triceps are hovering over that mat, about an inch above your mat. So your triceps should be in at your rib cage. We're rotating our weight. So you're going from your palms of your hands facing each other parallel and shooting that weight up as you rotate. Rest. Come on up. 15-second transition, that's all we have. Now we are knocking off that shoulder press, and we're just going to start with our bent over row. So no shoulder press this time. Hinge it forward, bring those weights up, elbows are in. So we don't want chicken wings, we don't want our elbows out, we want to bring them into your side. So everyone put their elbows out like this, chicken wings, and bring them in. Do you feel that difference? You can really feel that contraction in your lats. Again, time over tension here, because one weight is glued in to those hip bones while the other weight lowers and rises. So contract and extend. Make sure you're breathing, working that back here, posterior chain, and drop your weight. Finish the other side, drop the weight. Now we have our chest. So we go straight into that rotational chest press. Hover those weights. So your triceps are glued into your rib cage. Hover them over the mat. We don't want to see any skin touching that mat on your arms. That's going to be that time over tension we talked about. Melt your lower back into the mat, team. If you want a little bit of a core challenge, you can elevate your legs. You can do bent leg or straight. That's really going to challenge your balance and make your core snap into action. All right, guys, stay on the floor. Here's your rest, 15 seconds. So we are knocking off our back, okay? So our bent over row is gone. We're now going to fatigue that chest. So our chest is all we have left to do. One more. Make sure you're breathing. You can elevate those legs if you wanted to. You can also do bent leg. That's going to be a little bit easier on that core. Feel that balance, right? Holding that core nice and tight. Keep up with the integrity of the movement with your upper body. If your legs are getting too much for you, remember, this is not a core exercise. So we want to keep up with that chest first. And then we can add on additional components if we want to challenge. And rest. All right, team. You can stay on the ground if we want. We have a 30-second rest. We're going to start with those 3 exercises, but we're going to flip the order this time. We're going to start with the chest, move on to back, finish with the shoulders. So now the shoulders are going to be your big fatiguer this round. I'm just going to hang out on the floor here. Get ready, get set for set 2. Melt that lower back into your mat. This is the last time we see this chest press. Let's work. 45 seconds is on the clock, guys. Elevate those legs if you want. Last time, we're going to see the chest. Make it count. Pushing that weight up to the ceiling. Be sure you're rotating. So the palms of my hands are facing each other at start. Here's start. Then we're rotating out to a 90-degree angle. So we're rotating that weight 90 degrees. So the palms of your hands are now facing your feet. Think about it that way. 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. Chest could not do one more rep. That's when you know you have the right set of weights. All right. Hinge forward, grab your weights. Let's go to that bent over row. Lowering one weight at a time. Otherwise, that other weight is locked and loaded into your hips. Bend over. Hinge. Hinge at those hips like bend in the knees. Weight is evenly distributed with your feet. Stick that booty back. Stick it back, team. Hold your core in tight. We are hinged over about 45 degrees. 3, 2, 1, and pick it up. I'm going to grab my lighter weights for my shoulders. Here we go with that shoulder press. Keep those weights up like goalposts. Total fatigue here. Your muscles, your shoulders are going to be fatigued with this one. So make sure you have a lower set of weights that you can pump out, okay? Inhale and exhale. Exhale on that exertion right there. Exhale and inhale. Make sure you're breathing. Standing up nice and tall. Feet are underneath your hips. And rest. Put those weights down. All right, guys. Matrix minus. We started with 3 exercises. We knock off that first exercise, and now we just have the bent over row and shoulder press to tackle. Are you ready? Let's get it. Bend it over from the side. Hinge it, lock and load. Bring that weight up to your hips. Very good, guys. We have minimal time left in upper body. Make it count. Give your 100. Your 100 is different from mine, is different from the next. Always remember that. And your 100 is going to be different each day. As long as you are showing up and giving your all, guys, keep up with that movement. Keep it up. It's going to be so beneficial in the long run. You're doing such good things for your body right now. 3, 2, 1. Grab those other weights. If you're using smaller ones for your shoulders, pop them out. We are popping those shoulders out, guys. It's tank top season. We're getting ready for it. Strong upper body here. Pushing that weight up to the ceiling. Keep that core in tight. Stabilize yourself. As you get fatigued, you can go back into a kickstand. Here's another stance for your lower body. It's going to take some weight and pressure off of that lower back, okay? So if you need to, get that kickstand going. It's going to help you. 3, 2, 1. Last one on each side. And rest. Drop those weights. We made it. We made it to our final round. We knocked off the bent over row. We have 1 exercise left. Shoulder press. Grab those weights. Big shoulder roll back. Let's grab those goalposts and shoot them up. Remember that kickstand stance? Actually, I'm going to go to the other side. I like to alternate the kickstand whenever I do that. Pushing those weights up to the ceiling. Keep going, team. This is it. We have core next. Final block of work in this 4th of July Power Hour. You guys are killing it. If you need to drop your weights, drop them down. Shake them out. Get right back to it. Breathe. Exhale. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Keep moving. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. 1 on each side. And rest. Okay. How do you feel? Shake out those shoulders, guys. Oh my gosh. We just gave that upper body a run for its money. Big shoulder rolls back. All right. you're gonna need one medium to light weight for the core. So we saw matrix minus for upper body. We have a protocol called matrix plus for the core. This is where we start with one exercise and we build our way up to 3. We're gonna rest and then flip the order, reverse it, and go from that one exercise all the way up to 3. So each exercise you'll complete 4 sets essentially. One weight is all you're gonna need. I'm gonna clean up my workspace. You actually don't need your mat either, so if you wanna clean up your mat, you can. All right, guys. This one's really fun. I absolutely love it. And guess what? It involves 0 punches for your core. Lots of stability, work, lots of core strength is going to be needed, okay? Let's pick up that one weight. Our first one is a lateral lunge with a push out and twist. So let's get those legs a lot wider than normal, just like we saw in that first and second block. Weight is at chest height. Let's push it out. So let's just practice pushing that weight out and back in. Now we're gonna bend one leg, push that weight out, twist, and come back to center and bring your weight in. So as we push out, we lunge to the side, and then we're gonna twist our core ever so slightly. You're gonna stomp at that just right spot. So here's my just right spot. You can always tell, you can always feel when it's just right there. Feel good for me. It's challenging. I want this to go slow. Bring that weight in, push it out, twist, and done. Each exercise is 45 seconds. Put that weight down. Let's add on. It's going to be a Y raise. I'm going to show you from the front, and then I'll show you from the side, okay? So feet right underneath those hips. We're going to hinge over. We love that hinge and fit for a purpose. It is so functional. I'm going to take my left leg back, okay? So tap it to the back, and then I'm going to bring it forward. My opposite hand is going to touch that knee, shoot it back, and in. Now let's alternate. Let's go with the other side. Tap it back, bring it forward. Lots of stability here, and balance. We're gonna alternate. If you wanted to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can remove that kickstand in the back. So it's just gonna hover right here. Bringing that knee up, tapping it with your opposite fingertips, shooting it back, and in. That's gonna be your Y raise. Do you feel that in your core? You should. Grab that weight, feet nice and wide. Let's push that weight out as we lunge, twist, and bring it back in. Push that weight out as we lunge, twist, rotate, getting that spine nice and strong. There's muscles right along your spine, erector spinae. That is what we're doing here. We're also getting your obliques, your rectus abdominis. So this is essentially a full core 360 exercise here. That's what we do. 360 core. Rotate and bring it in. Last one. Twist and bring it in. I always like to do what I do to one side to the other. It's just kind of nice. And bring it back in. Final exercise, we're going to be on the ground. You can also find a wall or the back of a couch. So I will demonstrate that first. It's going to be a triple plank. So let's find that plank position. Hands right underneath your shoulders. We're going to bring the left knee into the front and then back. And then out to the side and then diagonal. So into the front, out to the side, and then opposite knee goes to opposite. In, out, diagonal, and back to start. In, out, diagonal, back to start. In, out, diagonal. Very good. And let's drop to our knees. Stand up for that Y. I'm going to show you from the side. So feet are underneath my hips. I'm hinged over in that Y position. Get your shoulders unhinged. We don't want them up to our ears. And tap that knee, shoot shoot that leg back. So this might not seem like it's doing much, but it is doing wonders for your core. Even just holding this hinge alone is work for your upper body. And you can probably feel that now, right? Take it back, opposite knee, opposite hand, shoot that leg out and back in nice and stable. Remember, you can use that leg as a kickstand if you want. Final exercise, get those legs out wide, push your weight out, rotate and bring it in. 3 core exercises that do not involve crunches. How cool is that? In fact, 2 of them are standing core exercises. I love standing core exercises because they are so functional. We use our core when we stand most of the time, not when we're on the ground, right? And that plank, man, it is just an amazing full body exercise, really meant for every single fitness level. And rest, I'm gonna do to one side as I did to the other. I always wanna end with both sides doing the same amount. Drop that weight. Okay, here's your rest. You can grab some water if you need it, and then meet me back here. If you want a non-floor version for that in and out for our planks, you can grab a wall. Watch me. So you can bring that knee up and out and opposite. In, out, opposite, okay? We're starting 45 seconds. Let's start with that plank now. So, bring one knee in, circle it around for your oblique crunch, and then opposite knee to opposite elbow. This is your triple lunge. So we're bringing it in, out, and diagonal. Keep that core in tight. You can also simply hold plank. So if you wanted to, you can come on your knees and hold plank that whole time. That is totally cool with me. You are still showing up. You are still keeping up with the movement. We want to make sure our plank is in tight before we do any of these exercises. So if you want to, you just go ahead and hold that plank and rest. All right, let's add on. Do you remember what the second exercise is? We have our Ys, okay? So knees slightly bent, hinge forward, toe comes back, bring it in, opposite, shoot that leg back and in. Leg comes up, elevate, opposite knee to toe to your fingertips and back. Come on, team. This is the last little bit of work that we have in this power hour. We're ending it with a strong core. Strong core is so important for every single age level, for every single fitness level. We need it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go down to the ground for our plank. Find a wall if you need to. Get in that triple plank. So let's go over perfect form while you guys are shooting those legs. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. You are high-fiving that mat. You're lifting up. So if everyone could just lift another couple centimeters up. High-five the mat. Drive through the palms of your hands, looking 3 to 5 inches in front of your fingertips. Core is in tight. Shoulders are unshrugged. Glutes are strong. You're driving through, back through your heels. Bringing your knee out and opposite. In, out. Opposite, feel that perfect plank position and rest. We have our third and final move to add on. Remember, Matrix Plus as we keep adding on those exercises. Grab that one weight. Do you guys remember this one? Of course we do. Push it out and twist and bring it back in. Push that weight out, twist and bring it back in. Keep that weight right at chest height. We don't want it to go any higher. We don't want it to go any lower. In fact, if it's going lower, that means it's too heavy, so go ahead and drop it. Drop that weight if you need to. Hold your core in tight. Unshrug those shoulders. Nice strong back here. going. Next we have our Y raise. And then we have our triple plank. And then we cool it down, team. And transition. Drop your weight. No more weights. From the side. Give me that Y. Hinge it forward. Nice strong back. Elevate one leg. Bring it in and out. Remember, this is slow and controlled. We do not want any quick movements here. Control with your core. Focus on that stability. Balance yourself. Shoulders are unshrugged. Spine is long. You can feel your glutes activate as we bring that leg back. Shoot it back in and down. Glutes are part of your core. Yes, they are. And triple lunge. Let's get it. Last and final exercise of this workout. Bring it in. Bring it out. Do not lose momentum now, team. These last 45 seconds is when we bring it home. In, around, and diagonal. Bring it in, around, alternating your legs. We're not staying on one leg. 15 seconds left. That's all we have. Keep it up. Make sure you're breathing in, around, diagonal, in, around, diagonal. Go to your knees. Give me a child's pose. Tuck that chin. Sit that booty back onto your heels. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it into a bridge. Hands right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Give me a cat-cow. Tuck that chin and look up to the ceiling. Tuck that chin and look up to the ceiling. One more time. Cat-cow. Up. And neutral spine. Stay here and breathe. And when you're ready, we can stand up. Guys, I am so incredibly proud of you. Way to finish our power hour for the 4th of July. Give me some shoulder rolls to the back of the room. We're gonna stretch it out. 3, 2, 1. Bring that chin. 2 shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and other side. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Here. To your shoulder. Push down that other side to really feel the lengthen. This guy is so important. I feel like we are just sitting on electronics and computers and phones. Other side all day. Stretching that upper body, that neck is so important. Really push down and you can feel, oh, does that feel good? All that stretch in your neck. 3, 2, 1. Last stretch on your neck. Let's bring that chin to chest. 3, 2, 1. Hands are going to come up and overhead. Interlace those fingers and spinal flexion to one side. Really feeling our obliques stretching out. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. And other side. I hope you enjoy this power hour workout. If you want to see more strength training, more cardio, more core, more fitness, please message me, let me know. We have boot camp signups coming up here. 3, 2, 1. We would love to see you sweat with us on a weekly basis. Big shoulder roll back. Let's get that shoulder. Some Sometimes I like to go up and down, just get some mobility in that shoulder. You can also just hold it. Thumb towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and open up for chest. Open up your chest. It's a glorious thing for us today, that rotational chest press. Guys, did you feel our time over tension? Oh my word, when we incorporate that into fitness, compound exercises, time over tension, we can develop workouts that are shorter, more effective, more efficient than spending hours in the gym. That one muscle was held in suspension while the other worked. So really both muscles are working. Open up for another chest. Grab your elbows here. Feel that open in your chest. 3, 2, 1, and grab one leg. Grab those shoelaces. Knees are together. Your heels are at your booty. Standing up nice and tall. So 3 points to our quadriceps stretch. We want our knees to be in line. We want our heels to be in our booty. We want our hips to be stacked. Ears, shoulders, hips all in a line. So that means we don't want to be folding forward or back or to the side. That's all not good. Let me show you from the side. Last one, and hold. So my knees are together. It looks like I have one leg. My heel is in my booty, and ears, shoulders, and hips are all in line. 3, 2, 1, and release. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was our 4th of July Power Hour. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got your sweat on and you are ready for an awesome, fun day. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful 4th of July. Bye-bye.